Hey, good morning. Here's a lesson from the garden. Normally, when I move into a new place, I don't plant anything for an entire year because I don't know where the sun is. And when I tell people that, they look at me crazy and say, well, the sun is in the sky. And I'm like, yeah, it is, but I don't know where the sun is going to be in relation to the house. For example, when I moved here in November, the backyard received so much sun while the front yard was completely shaded. And it wouldn't make any sense for me to plant full sun things in the front yard because they had no sun there. Well, now it's the summertime, and now the backyard has got some shade in it, and the front yard is partially shaded. It's getting some sun now, so I can move some of the things, some of the plants that survive in partial sunlight to the front yard. Like these guys. This is my turmeric, and growing in it is some holy basil, and I moved it from the backyard to the front yard because the back was giving it too much sun and they were starting to burn a little. So I moved them up here where they get some partial sunlight. I did the same thing for this pot. In it, some more turmeric and the basil. But this dead piece right here, that's the mother of my sweet holy purple basil. And for some reason, I couldn't get rid of it. I didn't want to get rid of the skeleton of it because I figured maybe a part of it would grow back in the bottom or would come back to life in some way, but it never did. But it did drop seeds, and those seeds grew up here and there, but they can't grow the way they're supposed to because this dead plant is taking up so much room. You see, there'll come a time in life when you have to properly handle the dead and dying parts of your life. Now, am I going to get rid of this altogether? No, because it's a beautiful stick. I can use it in other ways. But in its current position, it's taking up too much space. Now that the dead portion of the plant has been removed, it allows for proper growth and development for the offspring of the plant. While the dead part of the plant can be used for purposes that the living portion of the plant couldn't even comprehend. So what's the lesson in that? Well, you can't properly grow and develop if all your space is taken up by the dead and dying. I'm going to say that again for myself. You can't properly grow and develop if all of your space is taken up by the dead and dying. As most of you know, I've experienced more than my fair share of death since getting on this app. And it's taken up a lot of space in my life. And I'm not able to properly grow or develop because all of my space has been taken up with the dead and the dying. So what does it all mean? Well, for me, June 4th will have been a year since my mother passed. I haven't planted anything, haven't made any videos because I didn't know where my son is. And now, I've been consumed with the dead portions of my life for a long time. And now I have to contextualize that in order to make room for growth and development. And that's a lesson from the garden.